see. Fucking nobody wants to chat. I call malarkey and bullshit. Guess I'll give Scotty a call tomorrow. What's up, peeps? I found out some interesting information about my ex. So apparently the other day when Stephanie was talking shit about me behind my back, the reason why she was doing it is because she doesn't want other chicks talking to me. And like, bitch, you're stupid. You are so fucking stupid, okay? I'll admit the first 4 weeks after a breakup always seem to suck. But I've gotten over it. I don't care that she's with Damien and Megan. It's quite sad, to be honest. You know, especially with Damien's fucking age and he's having sex with someone old enough to be his daughter. That just screams midlife crisis, bro. Oh, that just screams midlife crisis, bro. And on top of that, Stephanie thinks her pussy's hot shit, but really it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's not the greatest pussy in the world, but it's certainly not the worst. But it's just like, I mean, you are something else, man. When you're trying to start drama with your ex like that, like she was trying to do, it's just fucking childish. A lot of people joining. Hell yeah. All life's going good, Jake. How you doing? A lot of people are joining on the chat. Hell yeah. There is this one chick that was trying to talk to me, and Stephanie was trying to prevent it for some odd reason. And it's just like, wow, okay, so what the fuck is your problem? You know, like, you have someone, you're with two different people. It's weird, but you know what? If you think you're happy and you presume it to be happiness, then so be it. Stephanie's a fucking gold digger. She wants that gold digger life, but that's why she's always walking around like that, you know, fucking sad shit. And it's very easy to see why Stephanie's drawn to Damien, because Damien's a father and Stephanie grew up without a dad. Therefore, she has daddy issues. Oh, I went there. I fucking went there. See, at least when Stephanie was talking shit about me, she did it behind my goddamn back. And then acted like, oh, Josh will never find out. And it's like, okay, you want to be like that, you stupid bitch? I can put your shit on blast. It's like, you really want to be like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Oh, trust me, I'm not letting stupid bitches bring me down. That's exactly, and I've been trying to move past Stephanie for several months now, and for several years. Okay, I've moved past Stephanie for several years now. It's like, she needs to get the fuck over it. Like, why the fuck does she care if I talk to other women if I'm not with her? Because my dick is just that good. Oh, the Linkin Park t-shirt? Thank you. I like it too. Rest in peace, Chester. I posted something on Facebook earlier, but I deleted it because, you know there's just certain things you shouldn't talk about on social media, but I was quite excited for myself because I actually got some pussy recently. So there you go. That's what's up. I'm not going to tell you who the chick is because a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell. You know the old saying, gentlemen don't kiss and tell. But for me, getting laid is always a personal accomplishment. You know, because it says to these snotty, stuck-up chicks that rejected me in high school, it says, you're missing out. You're missing out. Not just the snotty, stuck-up chicks that rejected me in high school, but any snotty, stuck-up chick that rejects me in general. You know, getting laid by a female is always a personal accomplishment for me because it, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, all these other chicks are like, oh, no, I don't want to fuck him. He's weird. Every chick I fucked was clean, and not to mention every chick I fucked likes what I got going on down there. You know what? Yeah. I was reading some of the, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I could go a bit further on roasting those three, but I kind of feel like, roasting Stephanie on a Facebook Live video just seems stupid. But I kind of had to say what I had to say, because it's just like, okay, I admit that cheating on my first girlfriend was not the smartest decision on my move. But I learned from my mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And then talking shit about me to anybody who will fucking listen in this small ass town, you know what I'm saying? That's just petty. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, Stephanie, if you want my dick, all you have to do is ask. But then I tell you no because I can find better pussy. Oh. That's how you fucking roast people on social media. Literally almost a year ago, the same fucking month of November. Like, November seems to be my fucking year of getting, or not my year, but November seems to be my month of getting laid or some shit. Because it was like this last time. Last time I went a shit ton of months without sex. Literally, last time I went forever without sex and getting some pussy. Out of fucking nowhere in the month of November, it just happened, and it's like, oh damn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the chick I had sex with was kind of cute, I'm not gonna lie. First time I met her, I was just like, okay, this chick's kind of cute. Let's see about, It could turn into something really good, you never know. I'm keeping it optimistic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to make any promises and say it'll be my next relationship, but we'll see, take time to get to know each other, Yeah. Yes, you do. My Kabuki's like, I see you. Yeah. Now, in my defense, I had just a little bit of alcohol to drink earlier. It wasn't like a ridiculous amount, but it was enough, enough to get the job done. Yeah. A lot of people are going to be like, where the fuck's this asshole been for the last 2 days? And it's like, well, doing my thing, To answer your question, Jesse, yes, I did. I think that makes, if I'm counting which I'm not, but yeah, 7 chicks. That's not too bad, not too shabby. I don't know about that, Gabby. Let's, I don't want to like rush into titles or anything like that just yet. Kind of play it out and play it cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, because last time I had sex with a chick before this one I just been hanging out with recently, this other chick, this other chick I had sex with before I met this other chick that I've been hanging out with. Like the last time, not this time, but the last time I had sex with a chick, I fucked up. I somehow managed to fuck it up. Like, you know, I didn't mean to, but like in my defense, when you haven't been laid in a long ass time, you're likely to, act a certain way, I guess, or yeah. Like, damn, 7 chicks, man. That's I'm turning into a little bit of a man whore. Shit. Nah, but it always amazes it always it always amazes me. Like, I went damn near a whole year without having sex, and sometimes I'd bitch about it more than a healthy amount, and it's just like, oh, dude. But like about almost damn near 2 weeks ago, I seen this story on CNN that just made me go, you know what? I'm done bitching about being single, because the story on CNN was just that heartbreaking. And it's like, dude, you know, y'all know what story I'm talking about. My Anthony, such vulgar language. Fucking the chat, man. Shit. I tell you, that's more women than I thought I'd be with, to be honest. When I was in junior high and high school, I got rejected by every chick I crushed on. And to be fair, some of that was a bit of my fault. Stupid reasons, Yeah. Parents are naturally kidders. They like to give their children shit about girls they like. And I hated that shit growing up. In fact, when my dad would give me shit about girls I liked growing up, I would treat women like shit on purpose right in front of him so he wouldn't tease me about it, Which, it worked. I mean, it got my dad to quit teasing me about girls, but at the same time, as soon as my dad walked away, I tried pulling some smooth shit like, "Hey, ladies, what's up? What's good?" They'd look at me like, "No, you're a creeper. Get the fuck away from me." Like, "Oh, well, fuck." That went over smoothly. Kind of fucked myself on that one. Oh. I'm out of that delicious black Cavendish pipe tobacco, but that's all right. That's quite all right. Yeah. I'll be down with that. I'll give a shout out to Mike Price from Anthony Lewis. Shout out to Anthony of Mike Pence's house. Good night, Mike. Night, Anthony. No, but my most recent pussy conquest, if you want to call it that, all perverted bullshit aside, you know, this chick seems like a really nice girl, so I don't want to fuck it up if I can avoid it, you know. I guess it's like fucking up on the national anthem, if you want to look at it like that. You know, I've already mastered the national anthem on the guitar, and if I fuck up once on the national anthem, subconsciously I'm thinking about it. And then, yeah, and then it happens over and over and over. So it's like, I don't think about it, don't worry about it, and you know. It could turn into something, you never know. Life is full of surprises, though. I just want to say one thing. I would like to apologize to the girls I went to high school with. Thank you for putting up with my bullshit. I couldn't keep a straight face after saying that. No, I'm just fucking around. They know it. They know it wasn't nothing but a thing, you know. People do stupid shit when they're in high school. It's just the nature of things. You get that one chick that's like, you know what, I want to give this guy a chance and see what he's all about, you know. And it's weird because you could have like 10 zillion chicks reject you. And some of the chicks that reject you aren't nice about it. And it's like, damn. Okay, I know I'm not your type, but you have to be a royal cunt about it. And she looked at me like, excuse me? I'm like, oh, did I start her? And I'm just one of those people. If someone's being a royal cunt to me, I'm going to call them out on their shit quicker than hell's bells. And to tell you the truth, Facebook, there are some people who don't like being called out on their shit. There are some people who just fucking hate it. You know, and it's just like, wow, yeah. That'll clean the tobacco resin out of my bowl. Oh, man. No, but sex aside, you know, this recent chick that I was having a little fun with, and she seems pretty cool and she's fun to hang around and easy to talk to. That's another thing. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's always very refreshing. Oh, I'm getting a call. What up, bruh? Not a whole lot, just chilling at home. What are you up to? Yeah, bro, I got a little pussy. For real. Oh, this chick I know, you know. This chick that Jeremy Rogers was trying to set me up with. What's that? I think it went pretty good. I mean, I'm doing Facebook Live right now, you know, I try to keep my social life somewhat private, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all right, dude. I'll just let you know, like, Yeah. I know I don't, but I'm going over and having breakfast with a lady friend, so. But I won't be there like all day. I'll ask her if she wants to come hang out and meet you and stuff. Oh my god, Scott. And of course you gotta give me shit. Yeah, figures. Uh, okay, I know I might have said some shit in the past, but that was just out of depression talking, you know, like. Ding dong. Facebook dinged at me. Definitely do that tomorrow. Alright, catch you later, man. No, I've learned the hard way that revealing too much information on social media is destructive for your life. I've had to learn that the hard way a couple of times. So yeah, you know what I'm saying, like I said, it could turn into something really good. You know, I'm not going to overthink it or rush it, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, overthinking is something that Stephanie did. And Stephanie's overthinking shit got annoying so quickly. Uh, so sometimes, yes, breakups suck, but sometimes you break up for you break up from people for a reason. You know, sometimes breakups are meant to happen. You know, and I'm not gonna say how long is it gonna last. I don't know. Life is unpredictable. Unfortunately, Facebook life is just truly unfucking predictable. You know, you go almost a whole fucking year without having sex, and then boom, out of fucking nowhere, you're getting a little something, something. No, it's weird too because, and you might chuckle at this, Facebook, but my pubes around my crotch right in here, yeah, my pubes were getting a little bushy, and I'm just like, man, I gotta shave that shit. I can't stand having pubes around my dick. I can't. Like, no, dude. Like, I feel like if a chick's gonna suck my dick, she shouldn't have to eat hair while she's doing it. That's just a courtesy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, B. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but believe it or not, having too much hair around your dick makes it look smaller. No bullshit. No bullshit. Read that in the back of a magazine, and I was just like, you know, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I just think my dick looks sexier when it's shaved. That's just my personal opinion. Needless to, yeah, I get a lot of laugh reacts. That's good. That's good. It's very good. Very good. Very good. I will say this, just one juicy detail. This chick that I was hanging out with last couple of days said, and I quote, that, you know, she's literally had a 7-year streak of bad sex. And I tend to think, oh, dude, that's just, oh. And I tend to think that when a chick says you broke her 7-year streak of bad sex, I'm just like, well, I'll take that as the ultimate compliment. I thank you. uh, like I've said before, none of the chicks I have had sex with have complained. Yeah. A quote book. Oh, yeah. Oh, a book of all my bullshit quotes, yeah. Like, stick a dick in your ear and fuck what you heard. Oh. I will also mention that this chick I've been hanging out with is pagan, so there's that aspect. And she told me her two favorite colors are black and green. And, that's, hey, right off the bat, it's just like, well, there you go. You try to get with chicks who are from different faiths, it's kind of laughable, to be honest. How the fuck are you going to be someone who practices magic and then try to get with somebody who's Christian? Because Christians, generally speaking, don't believe in magic. Christians quite often have a very ignorant approach towards magic. A lot of Christians think that magic isn't real and it's just satanic bullshit and then blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you don't even know, really. I could say some shit that would fuck with Christians' heads so much. Like, you think magic is bullshit. Well, it's not. Because, one, you believe in this stupid sky god bullshit. This unseen energy, you swear it exists, but you call that energy God. Whereas people of the craft call that magic. Christians are unaware, or maybe most of them aren't because, well, some of them might be, but the power of the mind is a very awesome thing. Magicians of the craft learn to use the power of the mind to do some supernatural, spooky, heebie-jeebie shit. Just put it that way. Now, the power of the mind works very simply, to put it in a Christian's aspect. It's the argument, or not really an argument, but the hypothetical I've played before. If there's a hardworking Christian and he wants to get a raise at his job, he might, before he goes to bed one night, get down on his knees and pray to God that he gets a raise at his job. And subconsciously, he's going to start working harder and harder than he normally works. His bosses might see that and be like, we're going to give you a raise because you're putting 110%, we like that. You know what I'm saying? And then the person will justify it by saying, oh, God is merciful. He gave me a raise. And like, no. The Christianity gives you something to believe in. And, subconsciously, you know what I'm saying? But if you try telling a Christian that subconsciously their mind influenced the outcome of their actions without them even realizing it, they would look at you like, heathen, But for people who practice magic, such as myself, I kind of, as anybody would know, I have my own thing going. I have my own combination of things that I practice. Anybody can use their power of their mind, but to not only use the power of your mind, but also to use that power to not only influence your life, but the lives of others around you. Like, I can use my magic to fuck people's shit up real easy. But the only time I use my magic to hurt people is if the person truly deserves it. I generally use my magic to help others, you know, because that's just good karma points on my magical ability. Prayer as a magical ritual, that is a good question. If you pray to worship, then no, I do not. And there's a big difference, Facebook, between praying for worship and praying for guidance. You know. Do I think who? No, not likely. With the way she acts around me, this new girl that I'm hanging out with, you could say that, you know. I keep certain details off of social media for a reason because, like I said, I've learned the hard way that revealing too much on social media can ruin a good thing, you know. And I don't want to be spreading my relationship if I do get one out of the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not a good idea to spread your relationship on social media. That's how a lot of shit gets ruined. I mean, some couples can pull it off on social media. There's a lot of famous YouTubers who are couples, you know. But, I mean, yeah, if Stephanie wants to talk shit on me to people in this godforsaken shithole town, no offense to Casper, but it's a one-horse town, you know. And small town drama just fucking sucks. Facebook, you have no idea. Well, I'm not out of cigarettes, but no, here's the kicker of it. I go to hang out with some friends of mine while my Elvis Presley burger video is uploading, and then as soon as my computer monitor goes to sleep, it slows down the process of the uploading video. So I've been trying to upload this video for the last couple of days now, and I think it'll be a dank-ass burger. Now, I do kind of speak my mind a little bit, and, I get a little heavy with it at the beginning of it. But keep in mind this video's from a couple days ago. You know. What kind of things can I do with my magic? That is a good question, Evan. I fuck with the weather just a little bit. I like to conjure thunderstorms and rain during the warmer months, of course. And I try to focus on staying warm and making the general area warm during the winter. And I do circles of protection for certain things, you know what I'm saying? I fuck around with chi and shit. All right, Richard James, have a good night. I don't know, yeah, I know I've been deleting my Facebook Live videos lately because I get a little curious as to, is it good enough for, a video or whatever, and then and then I delete it. But I feel like I was very professional, It adds a bit of mystery to my life, I suppose, and That's going to be the major factor for a lot of people. Yes. Although maybe out of the cigarettes, I seem to have a little bit of pipe tobacco, which is always nice. I don't know, sometimes tobacco spills out in my bag. Yeah, buddy. And when that tobacco spills out in your carrying case, it's like, well, let's get that picked up. Don't want to waste the good tobacco now. And people say a lot of weird shit when they're depressed, like, oh, it's never gonna happen, it's all bullshit, blah blah blah, you know. No, literally, like, I'm not judging, I'm just saying, like, Damien and Megan are like late 40s, almost 50. They're, you know what I'm saying? And to me, Damien dating Stephanie just looks like someone going through a midlife crisis. Like, and it just makes me chuckle because I know I'll be old one day. But for now, I chuckle for now because I'm 26, dude. I'm still in my goddamn prime. I will say this, though, Facebook. When I heard about when Megan, Damien, and Stephanie and Austin were talking mad shit about me behind my back, I was just like, well, that's kind of fucked, but okay, I see who my true friends are. I heard that my buddy Matt Champy stuck up for me, and he's like telling everybody else, hey, guys, come on, you know. Well, I don't think Austin was talking shit. Mostly, I think it was mostly just those three. And you know what makes me laugh? Do you know what sincerely makes me laugh about Damien and Megan? When at one point they were like, oh, we're done with Stephanie and all her bullshit. They literally said it. At one point they're like, oh, we're done with Stephanie and all her bullshit. They say that, but then they let Stephanie right back into their lives. Like, okay, you say you're done with someone's bullshit, but then you let them right back into your life. Hell yeah, Mike, that's what's up. Ever want to direct a movie or something? That's a good question. If my story Reckoning of the Snake actually sold so many book copies that people were like, this is going to be a movie, I'm going to be like, well, fuck yeah. Uh, I wanted to continue hanging out with her, but, you know, if her landlord would have seen something, he or she would have been like, oh, what's going on here? Is he staying here or what? Like, oh no, he's just hanging out. I didn't want to get her kicked out of her place, to be honest. Like I did not want that at all. But I found just a pinch, a tiny ass pinch of that black Cavendish pipe tobacco that I've become quite fond of. And I want to pinch it off on top of this other tobacco. Just like that. When I grow a mustache, I've grown it to where it goes down, and I look at it and it just looks weird. To me, if I grow a mustache, I like this look on me a lot better. Just straight boom to the sides, you know? Like this mustache right here is starting to become Doc Holliday status almost. Not even close. It has to be a little bit thicker than that, but it's coming in nicely. Again, I'm growing out my goatee, this thing, and this thing for No Shave November. And by the end of the month, if I think it looks good enough on me, I might just keep it, honestly. Where the fuck? Oh. You know. But at least, you know, she has her own place, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely imagine me just walking down the sidewalk like a goddamn pimp. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, I was, yeah. You can always tell when someone who hasn't had sex in a long time has finally gotten some after ages. Like, they got that little strut in their walk, like, what's up? What's good? Oh, actually, before I smoke this full bowl of tobacco, let me do this number. There we go. Open that window up so the tobacco smoke is sucked out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a better way to do it. I mean, if I'm going to smoke indoors, at least open the fucking window so it doesn't, you know. Yikes. Damn it. Yeah, that's just. I should have been like that from the get-go. Like, I confess I haven't always opened my window if I'm smoking in here, but, you know, I think I should have been doing that from the get-go when I first moved in, but I don't think sometimes. It's just a little bit of yellow towards the wall by the ceiling, and it's just like, like you can tell, like parts of the wall are super white, and then it's just, dude. I mean, it's not too bad, but you know, if I'm gonna smoke in my apartment, if I can open the window up, and you know what I'm saying, that'll help make the problem a little less worse. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Cheers, YouTube, or cheers, Facebook. Mm. I gotta make sure my alarm's set. Let's say about 8:30 is a good time to set. Yeah. I'm not generally a morning person, but actually, yeah, let's go. Why not? Fuck it. Because I'm going to watch the new episode of South Park after I do this live stream. I don't know. I've been waiting very patiently for my Elvis Presley burger video to upload. Oh, it's processing. The burger video is processing. What book, you ask? Well, I'm writing a story. I don't work on it all the time, but I'll work on snippets of it. When I get a decent chunk in my story done, I might post it to Facebook as like a little teaser. Because the chunk I posted last time was just the opening, and yeah, you know. It's basically a story about a gene splice snake that a mad scientist creates in a lab. Yeah. Well, the first time I met this chick, I think we were hanging out with some friends of mine. She bent over to pick up something. I was just like, oh, I'm trying so hard not to stare and be a creeper, you know, like, I'm trying so hard not to stare and be a creeper, but she bends over to pick up something. I'm just like, damn. Like, damn, girl. And then she stood up and then turned away like, guys, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you're checking out a fine-ass chick and you're trying not to get caught doing it, like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I have, in my case, and this is funny because I can use one of my medical disorders as an excuse. I can be like, I wasn't checking you out. I have a lazy eye, legitimately, and I'm farsighted. Because there are some chicks that get offended when the wrong guy looks at them. Okay, maybe, you know, I get, like, some guys are kind of creepy when they check out women. I get that. If they're just like, oh, yeah. Oh, I take you back to my house so quickly. And throw you on my mattress and fuck you sweetly. Yeah. Okay, if a guy was checking out a chick like that, of course she's going to be like, whoa, bro, that's just coming on way too strong. But if a guy's doing this number, like, yeah, that's nice, and then turns away, you see the dramatic difference, okay? I understand getting hit on and checked out by members of the opposite sex that are below your standards, like way the fuck below your standards, like to just, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you got, you know what I'm saying? Like, as shallow as that sounds, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, nah. When you got people you're not attracted to checking you out, it's going to sound shallow, but it's just like, nah, B. So I've been there, done that, burnt the t-shirt, okay? But here's the thing. At least if one of them asks me out, you know, I let them down gently because I've been there, done that, you know what I'm saying? It's not fun. When you work up the courage to ask out somebody you find super hot and you think, okay, there's no way in hell she's going to say yes. You're just looking at this like, no, but I want to try anyway because I'm a dumbass. Excuse me. Now, mind you, if I would have been sitting here on my computer bullshitting, that burger video would have been uploaded 2 days ago. But I go and hang out with friends, the computer monitor goes to sleep, and it slows down the process. So I do apologize if some of my fans have been looking forward to that Elvis Presley burger, but as soon as you see that shit drop, it's going to be like, what? I do preach anti-God just a little bit in my burger video. And some of y'all are going to get offended by that anti-God crap that I talk about in my videos. I don't think it's crap. I think it's knowledge. And I might have said some things like, okay, you know, you said God loves all his children. Well, then why did the Las Vegas shooting happen? Why does any shooting happen? Where was God when Chester hung himself? You know, and I hate going there, but god damn it, dude. It's very fucking easy. In a Christian dogmatic society, we're brainwashed through TV programming. Oh yeah, television is a form of brainwashing. Didn't know that, did you? Why do you think they call it TV programming? Think about that for a second. They're sending you subliminal messages through their television, and between that, you're also like fucking faced with a shit ton of television ads, nonstop, just ads for everything, you know. And it's like, okay, wait a second, because you got people again competing for your sale. I just force a habit of playing with my hair when it's braided in a single braid. I like the texture of it. It feels cool. It's like a rattlesnake tail. I call this a rattlesnake tail braid. Even though most people call it a single French braid, which is just your single braid like this, I call it a rattlesnake tail braid because the little cross section of hair kind of feels kind of similar to a rattlesnake tail. Like it's got that bumpy sort of feel, you know, like. And wouldn't that be a horrible prank to play on somebody? You're going on a hike with your family up in the mountains in Wyoming, and you make that noise, like, and somebody thinks it's an actual rattlesnake. They're like, nobody move, I hear a rattlesnake. Like, nobody move, I hear a rattlesnake. Oh, I'm just joshing you. You asshole. Speaking of snakes, I found out that it is perfectly legal to own cobras in Wyoming, but you have to have an exotic pet license to do it. And yeah. Having it devenomed at birth would be a lot smarter if I was to get something like that, just because, you know. I know it's more metal to have a pet cobra that's not devenomed, but two things. The only time I could see myself having a pet cobra is if I had my dream house and, you know, 20 acres of land surrounded by pine and maple trees and have them imported and planted and grown, you know. It looked cool surrounding my house. The only way that's going to happen is if I win the fucking lottery or become a fucking multi-million-dollar rock star. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only fucking way I'm going to afford my dream house. But if I'm going to have dogs too, like, you know what I'm saying? I want to take a blue Great Weimere. Now, a blue Great Weimere is a blue Great Dane Weimaraner mix, and crossbreed that with a blue nose boxer, or did I say boxer? God damn it! I meant to say pit. I want to take a blue nose pit bull and crossbreed it with a blue great Weimere. That'd make a cool looking dog. I mean, a blue nose pit mixed with Weimaraner and Great Dane. Yeah. That'd be a big old muscular dog. Excuse me. Oof. I was so tired when I got home. Like, yeah, you can believe it, I bet you, right? But no, I wanted to make a quick video on Facebook and share the good news and be like, all these haters who talk shit, all these goddamn haters who talk shit on social media and say, "Oh, he'll never get laid. He never," you know, it's like, sit on a dick and rotate. I mean, I didn't go into extreme details because I kind of feel like this shit's kind of personal, you know, but at the same time. I figured out my microwave with microwaving bacon. If I microwave it, so I think I might have microwaved it for like a full 2 minutes and then another minute in the microwave on the video, and it made it just a little crispy, but I didn't mind it. But I think if I'm gonna microwave my bacon for the burgers in the future, like, make sure that if I want it more chewy, you know, you don't want to eat raw bacon, you know what I'm saying? But what's kind of, you know, if you want good chewy bacon, you want like a nice golden tan color on it, so you can see that it's got a little flubberiness to it, you know. And that's pretty damn close, isn't it, Facebook? That sounds just like a rattlesnake, doesn't it? Did you know a rattlesnake's fangs are as long as my pointer finger? Oh, yeah. Now, the way vipers like rattlesnakes work is kind of cool, the way their fangs are set up. Their fangs are literally, they come out like that, and they're attached to this pink fleshy hinge, so to speak. When their mouth is closed, their fang literally sits up just like that against the roof of their mouth. Doesn't puncture it or nothing, but as soon as they open up their mouth, they just like that, you know what I'm saying? And they're basically, yeah, you know, I mean, I like snakes, don't get me wrong, but getting bit by a poisonous snake is not high on my list, to be honest. I mean, it would add to my credibility if I got bit by a king cobra and survived. People would be like, this motherfucker bought a bunch of fucking weed, went trekking through the jungle with some guide, got high with a king cobra, an actual fucking snake, crossed it off his bucket list, went to go pick it up, and it bit him. Well, shit. But he survived, so hey, it was cool, you know. That would be kind of sick, though. To smoke weed with a king cobra, that would be fucking sick. Just fucking roll a fat doobie and be like, take a big ass rip of that shit. The cobra starts to fucking hood up and you're just like blowing it, that smoke in its face. The THC kicks in and all of a sudden the snake's just more chill, man. Like, I don't know about this guy, but no, if you raise any snake, literally, if you raise any snake from a hatchling and you raise them to be held and handled properly, you know, they will grow up to the snake will grow up if the snake is growing up used to being handled by people, you know, particularly its owner and shit, you know, then yeah, you know, but here's the thing, Slick, okay. When raising any snake, you have to handle them to some degree, otherwise they will get aggressive. You go to stick food in their enclosure or whatever, you know, just, you know what I'm saying? But depending on the snake, most snake owners will take their snake out of the enclosure to feed them. You know what I'm saying? Like Viper Keeper is one of those awesome YouTubers. Ever get a chance to check him out? He's got this giant Malaysian king cobra named Elvis, and this thing. Yeah, he has this one fucking video where he lets Elvis out. And by now, this snake is just fucking huge. And it's gotten used to Viper Keeper and his wife to a degree where Viper Keeper can literally let Elvis slither through his house and explore. He has to keep an eye on him, obviously, so he doesn't get stuck behind anything or hurt himself, or, you know what I'm saying? But, like, he'll literally, the entire video, he's just following Elvis through his house with his camera, and the snake's not hooding up or getting too aggressive or nothing. It's just like, hey, you know. If I was to get a cobra for a pet, if I got my exotic license, I'd probably get like a monocled cobra, you know, big old little monocled cobra with a big old circle on the back of his hood, his or her hood. Just because Indian cobras are a lot smaller, and, you know, I feel like, you know, if you're new to raising snakes, especially, you want to start off, you don't want to crawl before you walk and walk before you run. But, yeah. Like, could you imagine a YouTube video of me just chilling? I'm all holding the camera like that, you know, just straight up, just like I normally do. And there's this fucking cobra just chilling out on my shoulder. Fucking hoods up and starts staring at the camera like, hey, it's another one of me. Starts fucking checking out the camera like, what's the, not biting my hand, but just like, hey, who's that other snake? He looks just like me. Huh. No, I think that would really fuck with people's heads. They'd be like, okay, damn, bro. No, but here's the thing about cobra venom. You're lucky if the bite doesn't kill you in 15 minutes. I'm just saying, like, 15 minutes or less is the minimum. Well, it's not the minimum. People, depending on how much venom they pump into your bite, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could die in as little as 3 to 4 minutes even, you know? Like, it's, dude. And cobra venom is some nasty shit, man. It's not the most toxic of the snake venoms out there, mind you, because a black mamba's venom is severely more potent. But the neurotoxins in cobra venom are not friendly. Speaking of cobra venom, I want to share some facts with you. I want to share some interesting facts with you about king cobra venom that you might find fascinating. There's a protein in king cobra venom, and when this protein is extracted from king cobra venom, it's used in anti-wrinkle cream. And it's perfectly harmless when extracted properly. Go figure. King cobra venom is also used to make medicine for diabetics, for Parkinson's patients, and king cobra venom is also used in treating breast cancer for chemo patients. There's certain properties. There's certain properties in the king cobra venom that can be used for medical science, which I think is kind of fucking cool. I saw it on a top 10 video top 10 most expensive liquids in the world. And it was going down the list of things, and freaking, it had King Cobra venom on there, and I was just like, okay, this ought to be interesting. One of the reasons why King Cobra venom is so expensive is because anti-venom, collecting poisonous snake venom to make anti-venom. There's a good reason why the Casper Hospital will pay you $1,000 a vial for rattlesnake venom. No bullshit. If you have a deal worked out with the hospital here in town, if you're catching rattlesnakes and milking them for their venom, collecting them in vials, and giving them to the local hospital to make anti-venom, oh, trust and believe, that's a dangerous job. But $1,000 a vial, you get like 4 decent-sized vials of it, man. You're walking out of there with fucking $4,000, and even better, you're saving lives. So that's kind of cool, Like, that's how a lot of drama gets started on Facebook and YouTube. You drop names, and you know what I'm saying? Facebook, like, and that's just it. Like, I'm so fucking tired of the drama on fucking social media. It's so stupid, dude. Like, it's laughable, man. Like, people get into the stupidest of arguments, and it's like, this is your short life wasting away arguing with some other asshole on a keyboard. Like, come on, man. Now, the only downside to having a girlfriend is it makes you somewhat vulnerable. YouTube, Facebook, social media, blah. And the reason why I say vulnerable is because, if you lost her, it would just be so goddamn devastating, dude. Like, the depression would suck. You finally develop an intimate connection with a member of the opposite sex just to have it ripped away from you, It'd be like teasing a hungry dog with a steak. Like, you want it? You want it? You want it? Jump by or fight out. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, dude. And that's just the unfortunate truth of it, really. But it's a risk you take for the memories you make. Holy shit, that was kind of cool. It's a risk you take for the memories you make. Damn. I should use that for a fucking song. Yeah. It seems a bit ironic that I was writing a song called Laying Black Roses on Cupid's Grave just several weeks before this shit even goes down. And it's like, oh my god, dude. But don't get me wrong, the song sounds okay. I like it. It fits the album. And just getting a beat for it. And how long is this nonsense? Fucking A. An hour long. Well, shit. I got no kids. I got no STDs. I'm going to do a little jig on Facebook Live. I'm kind of hungry, but I don't know what I want to eat. Doritos sound good all the fucking time, but I'm trying to save that for my chicken recipe. And me and Doritos, man, if I fucking eat one, it's like, I had to say the D word. Now my mouth's watering. Well, I can have a couple and not go ham on it, as long as I don't eat the entire fucking bag like I did last time. Ugh. I don't know. Fuck it. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Hashtag fresh bag. Yeah. Processing is at 2%. So the Elvis Presley burger is almost uploaded. Stick your nose, stick your entire face in the goddamn bag and just smell that. Yeah. I love the smell, the taste, and the crunch of Doritos nacho cheese chips. Oh, yeah. Right there. Yes. Okay, dropping certain names might cause a little bit of drama on Facebook, but when the people you're dropping names are trying to start shit with you, it's like, well, and unfortunately, when you hang around negative people, it changes you. And the thing I would ask myself, Facebook, fuck, I love Doritos. So goddamn good. What's their new slogan now? Hold on a second. Snack boldly. Also try the intense flavors of Doritos. what is it? Doritos mix. Interesting. You know what I saw at the store? No bullshit. No bullshit. Wasabi flavored Doritos. Straight up. I love wasabi. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm chuckling because you go a whole goddamn year without sex, you finally get a little pussy, and you feel like a huge ass for bitching about it. To be honest. Like some fucking emo kid, like, oh, fuck love, you know. I still don't trust love. You know, it's hard to trust something that stabbed you in the back multiple times. But what are you going to do, you know? Hey, Facebook. If life was easy, it would be a slut. That's some shit. That actually right there looks like enough for my chicken recipe. Because when you're going to make the skin for the chicken, you got to crush up all these chips. And, you know, you could look like you could literally look like you have a lot, but you crush it all up and it's like, oh, damn, you know. And I'd much rather have extra batter versus not enough, you know. Like, I'm for real though. Yeah. Oh, you're so good. physically stop myself. I can do it. I'm being overly dramatic about how awesomely delicious Doritos are, but my point, I guess I have none at this point. Yeah. One more. That looks like enough for my chicken batter. The bread, the skin part of it at least. Here's the thing, Facebook. Do not believe the bullshit lies they tell you about skim milk. Okay? Skim milk is actually very bad for you. If you're going to drink milk, drink whole milk. It's just that simple. I guess eat a banana and drink some milk so I don't feel guilty about stuffing my face with unhealthy Doritos chips. Yeah. Because I imagine that Doritos are very high in sodium. But when it seems just a bit weird, the tobacco smoker is being health conscious about what he eats. So, I mean, my diet's not ridiculously horrible, but yeah. Let me put this back. You can believe me or not, that really is up to you, but yeah, I got a little, I guess the proper way to say it would be action, yeah. And a lot of people were like, I don't believe you. We want pictures, we want proof. And it's like, nah, B. Nah. You know what I'm saying? If you want to slow down the aging process of your bananas, I don't know, I've been keeping mine in the fridge, and as long as you eat them within a week and a half, as long as you eat your bananas within a week and a half of purchase, you know, you should be fine. I do enjoy fruit. It's good for you. And, you know, monkey see, monkey do, all jokes aside, bananas are, I love bananas, like they're delicious. And when I went to the store a couple of days ago, I ended up buying a thing of bananas just so I could do the Elvis Presley burger. And a couple of Doritos and a banana. Yeah, that'll do nicely. I really didn't eat like a full meal, you know what I'm saying? Just something to snack on, and yeah. Also, throw your banana peels away, because if you let your banana peels sit on the ground, and if it gets rotten and disgusting, you can actually slip on these things. No bullshit. I know the oldest cartoon gag on the fucking planet is some poor schmuck, some poor miserable schmuck slipping on a banana peel. It's the oldest slapstick gag on the planet, next to a pie in the face. Like, you know. But there is some truth to that. There are certain bananas that, well, if the peel gets rotten and it sticks to the ground, you can actually slip on these, man. You know, so. And plus, that's just littering. You know, like if you're gonna, once you're done eating your banana, throw the peel away. It's just that simple. It's just that simple, man. It's just that something. I meant to say it's just that simple, but. Okay, these are the Del Monte bananas. Yeah. The thing about bananas, though, is that, man, these can be a hard fruit to keep. You know, if bananas get that one banana disease, you know, that one banana disease that pretty much wipes the extinction out. Like, it pretty much wipes out bananas is what it does. And in order to prevent the disease, they have to basically using plant splicing technology. They make the bananas resistant to that disease so that production does not cease, because you got to realize, okay, bananas are a very popular fruit. Globally, humans consume pounds of it every year. It would not surprise me in the slightest. I'm sure that the statistics are staggering. But yeah, when your banana peels start looking like that, you want to get them eaten up as quickly as possible. You don't want your bananas getting too brown, because yeah, no. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, like, you don't want your bananas to get rotten. That's just a perfectly good waste of good food. You know what I'm saying? Like, so could you say the banana had sex appeal? Anybody? I said, did the sexy banana have sex appeal? Oh my god, that joke was so bad. Like, I tried to make a joke about a banana peel, and it was just no, no, no. It would have been a lot funnier coming out of Sean's mouth, mind you. But, you know, some jokes are like that. Like, the more offensive jokes, people are just like, you know. there are some people who get very uncomfortable with the darker and more offensive jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird because people can get offended by other humans making offensive jokes. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you got a human with a ventriloquist puppet saying those exact same jokes, like the dummy almost softens the aspect of it, you know, like the thought that, oh damn, this joke's dark. That's a fucked up joke, you know, or this and that. You know, like people are like, okay, how are you gonna get mad at a ventriloquist puppet? Like, it's a fucking dummy, okay? It's supposed to be rude and obnoxious, you know, like people, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. What you think it wouldn't matter, Facebook? You think it wouldn't matter? Like, an offensive joke to anybody is an offensive joke, period. You think it wouldn't matter whether or not it came out of the dummy's mouth or your mouth, you know? And there we go. I got a hole in my lip. God damn it. I don't like spilling milk on myself like a spazoid, but Well, I want to watch the new episode of South Park if they have one. I would watch it with you all on Facebook, but I don't want to lose my Facebook Live privileges. And watching a whole episode of South Park on Facebook would probably get me a copyright strike or some shit. Even if you couldn't see it, you know, if you could only hear it, just, yeah. Hey, Facebook, got milk? No, but put a pinch of that in there. Believe it or not, if a woman hasn't had sex in a long ass time, I think one of the side effects for women is that they become virgins again, so to speak. That's all I'm going to say on that. Yeah. No, but you know what I do for relationships is really none of Facebook's business, you know what I'm saying? But like I said earlier, you know, whenever I manage to have sex with a woman, it's always, to me, it feels like a personal accomplishment. It says, fuck my autism, I can still, you know what I'm saying, get some. And it also says, you know, to the women who reject me, yeah, you snooze, you lose, you know. You're the one that's missing out. Like, that's no skin off my shoes, dude. You know, people are gonna be like, "Oh, I want pictures of that chick you were with," and blah blah blah. And it's like, nah, B, first of all, no, that's just creepy as hell on your end. Second of all, she don't do selfies. Like, that's just something she doesn't believe in, you know. I can respect that, you know. I might take the occasional selfie, but I don't get crazy with it. I know there are some people who get really obsessive with the selfie taking, and it's just like, why? You know? I mean, don't get me wrong, if, you know, you're one of those people that takes a shit ton of selfies because you're all about positive body image, I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're taking a bunch of selfies because you're a narcissistic piece of shit, then it's like, ew, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. I want to end this live video because it's getting to be almost 2 hours long, and that's kind of ridiculous.